Hello and welcome everyone to the first in hopefully many episodes of Partial Nerdity, a lovely podcast / YouTube series that will hopefully gain some traction and be based vaguely on QI, Whose Line Is It Anyway, and maybe a little bit of Mock the Week as well, if I can figure out some lovely topical questions, rounds, blah-de-blah-de-blah. And I'm Bill Crook, aka Crookie, on Twitter. And today we have Amber. Would you like to introduce yourself, Amber?
Hello.
Anything else?
No, I'm actually, I don't know. I like that.
Okay. And we also have Audrey. Say hello, Audrey.
Hi.
Is there anything you two would like to reveal about yourselves? Be it true or absolutely false?
Unhealthy amounts of Xbox, unhealthy amounts of Pokemon.
Awesome.
What? Unhealthy amounts of Star Trek Voyager, and that's basically it.
You're very healthy.
Very.
Very healthy. Recommended daily allowance of Xbox.
Me, personally, very into Lego and toys in general, and movies, and Hearthstone from Blizzard.
I've never played that one.
Oh, it's good.
I've had a couple of friends banging on about that, actually. It's supposed to be quite good.
Right. So now we know a little bit about each other. I'm not going to tell anyone anything about me. Shall we move on to the first round and maybe possibly put some music in here if I can find any? Speaking of which, I completely forgot about it. The title music hopefully will be, I've borrowed from Hat Films, and it's Witch Hunt, and it's lovely. I think it's really good. I've been listening to it all day. Right, nice. First round. Considering this is the first episode of Partial Nerdity, I wonder how much of this I'm going to cut. Considering this is the first episode of Partial Nerdity, I thought we'd start on some classic gaming. Some classic gaming and some basic questions around Mario, Super Mario, and other such games. Okay. Right, first question. Oh, quickly, can you both just give me a random buzzer noise?
What?
No? No? Alright, we'll go back and forth. Alright, first question then. Which Mario game could be classified as the first Mario Kart?
Oh, God.
Maybe I should put some music in the background whilst I'm thinking.
Mario's
Any clues?
Appropriate right here.
Mario. Dun 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 dun.
Mom.
No?
No.
All right then, fine. We've got this is like cited from 40 things you didn't know about Mario. All right? We've got Excitebike. Sorry, that was me not being able to pronounce words correctly. Excitebike Mario Battle Stadium, which was released for the Super Famicom's Satellivision, which, I like this one, was a very early experiment in online gaming.
Oh.
The original Mario Kart was like the first online game. Right.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Question. No points there. I'm actually going to scratch that 0, 0. Right. Also, as this is QI based, I'm forgetting so many things. I will be appointing awarding... Oh my gosh. I will be awarding points for funniness, originality, cleverness. If you have any random facts at all, if I deem it fit, you shall receive points. Right, question 2. Where were Mario and Luigi born? I like this one. Anyone? Come on.
Oh.
What's your first thought as to where Mario and Luigi were born?
Italy.
Yeah.
Italy.
/ Japan.
Because, yeah, technically they are Italian plumbers.
New York.
We have a New York from Audrey and an Italy from Amber. You are both technically wrong.
Oh.
The cartoon series and the film have us think it was New York, but... Alright, here we go. I'm reading from a script here. Mario and Luigi are actually twins that were born in the Mushroom Kingdom. Right? So they were actually born in the Mushroom Kingdom. As far as Nintendo is concerned, at the end of Yoshi's Island, a stork delivers the newborns to a toadstool house, similar to the ones that cover the Princess Peach's realm. And technically Mario was the first one out of the pouch, so he's still the older brother, despite the fact that they're twins.
Twins.
Actually, now that I think of that, it has a very similar ring to it of Twins, the film with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mario is all the leftovers after making Luigi. True or false? Mario has played as a bad guy.
False.
Who was that?
Yeah, Amber.
Right. Amber says false. Audrey?
I say true.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, Audrey gets a point. Boom.
Yes.
True.
No.
In Mario's second ever gaming appearance, Donkey Kong Jr., the mustachioed star, played the bad guy.
Oh,
The premise was, as punishment for his crimes in the first game, Donkey Kong has been imprisoned by the whip-wielding Mario.
Whoa.
DK's son tries his best to free him in spite of Mario's deadly traps and utter disregard for Junior's life. Oh,
What a horrible person.
We are so going to have around to us for this show.
it's flipping heck. Whipping Mario, lovely. I'm sure you heard the paper there as I was turning the page. I use pen and paper. It feels better. Right. Which Mario power-up was played with but was never implemented? I'll give you a clue. It's in the Wii's New Super Mario Brothers. I'll also give you another clue. It has something to do with one of the new suits that was put in.
Oh, I read about this. Oh, God.
Silence.
Oh,
It's deadly.
I remember seeing something about it. It was like I can't help but think jetpack, but I know it's not jetpack.
Jetpack?
You're closer than I am.
No clue? No clue from either of you?
Oh no.
No? No? No.
Speed or like super air or like
Right.
I don't know.
In the Wii's New Super Mario Bros., they played with a chicken suit.
Chickens.
That's right, but went with the penguin suit instead because they thought it looked more elegant.
Obviously.
Chickeny.
See, if you just said table, I so would have got that.
I like this one as well. There's a little bit of like a conspiracy theory in this one. Who is Cranky Kong?
Grandad.
Of?
Donkey Kong.
Oh, I'll give you a point for that one.
Ooh, yay, point.
There's more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God, I'll give Audrey a point as well because technically I jumped in before I gave Audrey a chance to say anything. Oops. Right. Cranky is supposedly the original Donkey Kong that threw barrels at our plumber hero. He makes several references in Donkey Kong Country, complaining about how terrible current games are compared to the old days.
All right.
Right. For extra points, here we go. Here's a couple of extra bonus points. If Cranky is the grandfather of the current Donkey Kong, what happened to Donkey Kong Jr., technically Cranky's son?
Oh.
Come on, I want your best theories. What happened to him?
I don't know. A barrel fell on him and crushed him. I don't know.
I'll give you 2 for that one. I'll give you 2 points for that.
It was a terrible barrel accident.
A very terrible barrel accident. I'm sorry, Cranky. He didn't make it. But we've kept the barrel in case you want to make a coffin out of it.
Oh.
What? What? Ooh.
Here is a
Donkey
device to
Kong
crush
Jr.
your grandson. You may bury him in it.
Yeah.
That's quite grim.
Any theories from you, Audrey?
Oh man, on the spot now.
Come on, anything, and I will award points for it.
It was legal confusion with the departments of,
Barrels.
the government. Yeah. they really just, they forgot about Junior. He wasn't on their taxes.
You can have one for that.
Just
He was it, what's the word? Impeached for tax evasion.
Kind of activation.
had to go to court.
Actually, now that I think about it, I like the idea that maybe he didn't get through any of Mario's traps.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Right, we'll go off the Mario for the time being.
Oh, thank God.
For the time being, we got one last question in this first round. Which, I like this one as well. I just Googled this. Which was the first video game?
Period.
Pong.
Yeah.
Period, yes.
Pong.
I was going to say Pong, yeah.
We have a
Yeah,
Pong, we have 2 Pongs. Incorrect.
Oh, what?
With the classification of video game, as it is now, is essentially anything that appears up on a screen. And the earliest known interactive electronic game was by a gentleman known as Thomas T. Goldsmith Jr. It's a lovely mouthful there, isn't it? And Estelle Rayman. 2 ends, and he has arms attached to his hands. On a cathode ray tube. Some lovely information here. The patent was filed on January 25th, 1947.
What?
Dang.
And it was issued on December 14th, 1948. So almost 2 years later.
Yeah.
The game was a missile simulator inspired by radar displays from World War II.
Huh.
Huh.
No.
Awesome.
The original Call of Duty.
Right. At the end of that round, Amber, you have 3.
Boom.
Audrey, you also have 3.
Oh.
It's a draw. Anything can happen. Right. Next round. I have named it. Seriously?
Okay.
This is based
I
off
couldn't
of.
say that a lot.
This is based off of a little game that me and my wife play when we're watching the television. That we call "What Have I Seen Him In?"
Oh.
And sometimes we hold off and we sort of just sit there for half an hour grinding our teeth, paying no attention to what is going on the screen, trying to figure out what the hell he's been in.
I do that very much.
Yeah.
Before we go. But this one is I thought it was a relatively clever idea, question mark. I've got 2 actors, and I'm going to give you a list of 10 things that one or both have been in. And you've got to tell me which one has been in what program. Television show. First actor we have is Bryan Cranston. Do we know Bryan Cranston?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle, Breaking Bad, Godzilla. And the second actor, Jeffrey Tambor. Do you know who he
Ooh.
is?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, me too.
He played the dad who got arrested in Arrested Development.
Okay.
I love that sound. And people realise who the person is. Oh, yes! So we'll take it in... should we take it in turns, or I will both say... Right, I'll say the name of the programme, and then I'll ask both of you what you think. The first show we've got Archer. Have you seen Archer?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like a couple of episodes.
A little bit, yeah.
Right, okay. Audrey, out of Bryan Cranston and Jeffrey Tambor, who do you think has been in Archer?
Jeffrey Tambor.
Right. Amber,
Bryan Cranston.
you both get a point. They've both been in Archer.
Oh.
This is a clever little game. I like it.
I like it.
Psych. Have you heard of Psych?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Right. We'll start with Amber this time. Who was in Psych? You can both say the same one if you want.
Jeff.
Jeffrey Tambor for Amber. Audrey.
Yeah, I'm gonna say good old Jeff too.
Correct.
Woohoo!
He played... I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head. Jules' stepfather. That's it. There we go. Because I watched all 8 seasons about 3 months ago. Right.
That's heavy.
Okay. Monsters vs. Aliens. The slightly shite film. Audrey.
Bryan Cranston.
Right. Amber.
Jeff.
Amber has the point there. Jeffrey Tambor has been in Monsters vs. Aliens.
Oh yeah.
Next. Right. I've never seen this one, but it's still worth a go, though. Right. Clerks, the TV series.
Oh, the TV series?
Clerks, the TV series.
Oh, my
Right.
gosh.
Amber.
Yeah. That's
Audrey.
not my word now.
Jeff.
You both say Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
No, Bryan Cranston.
Oh.
Oh. What?
Can't believe anybody was in that.
Right. Quite a few people. Well, quite a few people. It's like one series. Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh.
Starring John Lithgow, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the guy who played Harry, and the very mannish blonde woman. Audrey.
Bryan Cranston. Oh.
Amber.
I'm going to say the same, actually. I'm going to go with Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston. You are both correct.
Yes.
I've got a nice surprising one here for you somewhere. There it is. That's the one I like. I got 2 surprising ones. Now that I think about it. Right, so yes, Bryan Cranston was in Third Rock from the Sun. I think he played a teacher, if I remember. Considering I wrote these questions about 3 weeks ago. Right. Okay, this one might be easy. Hellboy 1 and 2. Audrey.
Oh, God. Jeff.
Amber.
Jeff.
Jeff. Both correct.
Yes. Okay.
He was a high up dude. I know that much.
Hellboy
I can't remember his name, but I love Hellboy. Oh yeah, he also did the voice of the same dude in the animated shorts as well. Oh, animated shorts. Right, okay. Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.
Oh, dude, I used to watch that so much as a kid.
Oh, man.
Amber, you go first.
See, now I'm trying to remember. It's like gone. I'm gonna say Jeff.
Right, Audrey.
I'm going to say the same.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh no! Bryan Cranston.
What?
Our bald-headed, beardy mustachio meth cooker was in Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Probably up to his same old games.
Yeah.
Cooking up potions is the best.
Yes. Highly illegal potions.
Same
God.
thing, right?
I don't remember seeing anything about a character called Jesse. I can make plenty of Breaking Bad references at the moment because I've only just started season 5.
Oh,
I've seen like
better
one
not
episode.
spoil it.
Okay, Muppets from Space. Who did we go? Audrey first.
I'm gonna say Jeff.
I like how you're all going for Jeff because some of you don't really.
He does so much.
Right, Amber.
He does a lot.
I'm gonna go for Brian.
Brian. Muppets from Space, the awful film where you discovered that Gonzo was actually an alien. And it was Jeffrey Tambor.
Woo.
So that one goes to Audrey there. I make weird noises when I'm trying to read, apparently. Mighty Morphing Power Rangers.
Oh,
Oh.
Amber.
to watch this so much. Brian.
Audrey.
I feel really sure about this that it was Bryan Cranston. Come on.
You would have technically never would have seen him in an episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but Bryan Cranston played 2 monsters, Twin Man and Snizzard.
That's fantastic.
So bad at.
So he was fighting the Power Rangers, blowing them up with slightly suspicious-looking explosions, and fighting a giant robot. Right, and finally, here we go. Murder, She Wrote. I might have to try and find some Murder, She Wrote music right now as well. Right, Audrey.
I'm going to take a leap. I'm going to say both. Going for it.
Amber.
Yeah, I'm going to take a leap of faith and say both.
You both get 2 points for that because they were both in Murder, She Wrote.
Woohoo!
And from the looks of the IMDb page for Murder, She Wrote, everyone has been in Murder, She Wrote.
It's just like Law and Order. Everybody's been in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Right, so at the end of that round, you both got an extra. Right, Amber got 8 for that round, and Audrey got 8 for that round, making it a grand total of 11 points apiece. There's still time. We're going to move on to movie quotes. This is the slightly trolly round that I was talking about. I originally came up with some quotes, like famous quotes from films, like, for instance, "Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room." Dr. Strangelove, or "How I Learned to Love the Bomb." And was it, "What makes you think she's a witch?" "Well, she turned me into a newt." "A newt?" "I got better." "Burn her anyway." Can someone tell me what that one's off?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, that was Audrey first, so she can have a point for that one. Bonus point. All right, okay. But I came up with the wonderfully trolly idea of, have you heard of the TV series Spaced?
Yeah.
Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, Jessica Stevenson. Yeah? Is that right? Yeah. Edgar Wright. You got Hot Fuzz and At World's End, bloody bloody blah. The wonderful thing about Spaced is the amount of movie quotes that they put in Spaced, and all of the Cornetto trilogy. So I have some quotes here from Spaced and or Hot Fuzz, and some quotes from the actual films. So you've got to tell me if it's Spaced, Hot Fuzz, bloody bloody blah, or the actual film. Okay, I'm going to mix these up a bit. Okay. Right. First quote. "By the power of Grayskull." Who's gonna...
Oh. He-Man.
Which one?
He-Man.
Oh, no, Hot Fuzz. Danny Butterman. Oh, Amber.
I'm trying to think which bit it was, though.
"By the power of Grayskull."
Oh, yeah.
Or Nicholas Angel.
Yeah.
It's a lovely little fact about Hot Fuzz. We went on holiday to see my parents last year. We had a little trip around Wells where they actually filmed it. So we had a Hot Fuzz tour around Wells. Okay, that's where they shot. That's where the person got his fingers shot off. That's the pub where they shot the person who played Martha. I'm going to give myself a point for that story because you two are not joining in at all. I'm going to cut all this noise out. All right. Okay. Next quote. You know when you said it went well? Well, when you said well, did you mean shite? Can anyone quickly? That's quite technically that'd be quite an easy one. Spaced. All right, Amber, you can have that point. There we go. Right, look, Daisy. It's gonna be okay. Now, have a big toke on this South African drugs reefer style spliff doobie.
I think that's spaced as well.
It is spaced. There we go. Well done.
Good job.
Good job. Right. I'm going to give Audrey a chance to jump in here at any point. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's how it always starts. Then later there's running and screaming.
Spaced.
I'll give you a second chance for that one.
Not spaced.
I can't really do the voice. It's got glasses, I think.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's how it always starts. Then later there's running and screaming. What film is there generally running and screaming in?
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
Shaun of the Dead? I don't...
No, that's Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park 2.
Jurassic Park! Oh!
Jurassic Park 2. No points.
Oh.
The spaced quote, the quote from Spaced goes, oh yeah, it starts off with oohs and ahs, and then later it's barking and biting.
Yeah.
Right. Easy, Chewy. Name
I feel like it's a
that
trick question.
quote. Easy, Chewy. Technically, half of these are trick questions. That's the point.
So trolly.
It definitely sounds like something Simon Pegg would say to Nick Frost, but I'm trying to think.
Trying to think whether or not it is
Actually, Star Wars or not?
Star Wars.
I'm just gonna go say Star Wars. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Amber?
Spaced.
Spaced. Oh, I love this round. This is actually quite good. It's a shame that I can't actually. I'm going to have so much trouble actually finding more movie quotes from Spaced, other than having to watch through it. I'm not made of eyes. I should, in theory, do that in the accent. I'm not made of eyes.
Well, if you're going to say it like that, I'm going to say Hot Fuzz.
Audrey? Come on, I'm going to give Audrey a little bit of a chance, because you've just jumped in with all of them, Amber.
Well, she knows, man. If I don't know.
Oh, right then, fine. Hot Fuzz, Danny Butterman. There's been an accident. Somebody got hurt. Who? A lady. Name that film. Or TV series.
Or TV series. Spaced. I don't know. I'm so lost. The trolls have killed me.
I can't.
Audrey can have that one because technically, yeah, I put Mike and Tim spaced. Okay. We've got that round out of the way. And by looks of it again, flipping out, you two are drawing constantly. 3 apiece. Flipping heck.
Deathmatch.
Right. I'm going to get my watch out now.
Oh god.
Because we're going to, I don't know if you've heard of this game, Audrey. You may have, Amber. There's a BBC Radio 4 radio show called Just a Minute.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of that, Amber?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Audrey, do you have any idea?
I'm too American.
Too American. I pity you for that.
Me too.
So basically, in just a minute, one person is given a minute to talk about a certain subject, and they are not allowed to, crumbs, deviate, repeat themselves too much. Deviate, repetition, deviation, and the word that means people going a lot. I can't remember what the word is. Help me.
Umming.
Stall.
No, there's a specific word for it. Deviation, repetition, and something else. We're gonna have if anyone were to break any of these rules, the person challenging it could then take over the subject.
Ooh.
Right?
So if we hear them doing that, then we just have to challenge, or
so basically, yes. Deviation, repetition, and something else. So basically, if I were to give Audrey the subject of bananas, you would have to talk for a minute about bananas. But if you repeated yourself too much, if you deviated from the subject, or hesitation, you hesitated too much. There we go, hesitation. I will eventually get there. If you hesitated, Amber could challenge it and then take over the subject for the rest of the minute. And it can go back and forth. Right? And this one will have... How many of them will we have? Let's say 4 of these. 2 TV series and 2 video games.
Ooh,
Fantastic.
okay.
But this round is going to be called Sell It To Me.
Okay.
I will give you a video game or a TV series, and you have to sell it to me.
Okay, just a quick word of warning. My phone is on 5%, so if I disappear, I'm not being rude, and I'll be back as soon as possible.
Right then. Do you need to plug in to charge or anything?
Yeah, but it's like 20 minutes drive away. I'm actually not at home.
Oh, lovely.
Oh God.
No, I can borrow Luke's iPhone, so we'll be all good.
Okie dokie then. And we can sort of like pause halfway through then.
Yeah.
Right.
If I disappear, I'm not being rude.
Okie dokie. Hope.
She's done. She's done. She doesn't want to do it anymore.
I don't want to play no more. Should we start off then? I think we'll start with Audrey, just in case. Right. Let me have a think. Right, Audrey, name a TV series that you have watched. So I can't necessarily just give you something that you've never watched.
Oh man, I've watched so many. Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. You happy with that, Amber?
Yeah, man.
Right then. Okay, I'm going to start my stopwatch. And when I say go, I want you to start selling Doctor Who to me.
Okay.
Sell me Doctor Who.
Oh yes.
And Amber, if you hear any repetition, hesitation, or deviation, you may challenge. Right?
Alright.
And it's going to be the person who's talking at the end of the minute gets 5 points.
Okay.
Ooh. Right, ready?
Yes.
Go.
So, Doctor Who is about a time traveler, but it's not only about time traveling and what you can do and where you can go, but it's also about saving things and people. And there is this man who is what they call a Time Lord from Gallifrey, and he is very old and he's lived for a very long time, and he travels in his TARDIS, which is time and relative dimension in space. He travels a lot to Earth, and he tries to help the people of Earth stay alive and keep Earth there in the universe. And he goes around and he picks up people and he calls them his companions. Sometimes he goes into the past, but most of the time he's going into the future, tries to save the universe from bad things. But he also he's kind of starting to realize that he's not a very good person either, and that he's trying to kind of make that up and become a better person. But still, he's being shown throughout the series and throughout time and space that he's bad too.
Nice.
Flipping heck.
Very nice.
Very, very nice indeed. Amber,
I've
you can have
got-
Audrey. You can have 5 bloody points for that. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
gosh, I gotta wipe the sweat off. That was intense.
Right, 5. Okay. So yes, apologies for the massive jump in the editing. We've had technical issues, and apparently I've been told to keep it for like a blooper reel. But we'll jump straight back in. Amber,
Hello.
technically this is your minute now. Have you thought of a
yeah.
program,
Yes. Star Trek
television
Voyager.
show? You want Voyager? Of course
Yeah.
you do. Of course
Yeah.
you do.
I'm gonna make Stacey so proud.
Stacey will be proud. Whether or not she will listen to this is another matter. Okay, so quick reminder. Audrey, if you hear any repetition, hesitation, inebriation, or deviation from the subject, you may jump in and take the subject. Amber, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Basically, Star Trek Voyager follows the adventures of Captain Catherine Janeway and her crew on the USS Starship Voyager as they make their 7-year-long journey back to the Alpha Quadrant. At the start of the series, no!
Pause. I'm going to jump in and say hesitation.
Oh.
Amber. Stacey
No.
will not be proud.
You should batter me.
Right.
You'll soon get it back, don't worry.
17 seconds in. Audrey?
Wow.
Audrey? 3,
Oh god.
2. It may be taken away very quickly. 1. Go.
So they're making their 7-year journey across the universe, and they're doing stuff, and they're voyaging because they're in. It's called Star Trek Voyager, and oh god.
Yeah. Challenge.
Challenge. I will accept that challenge.
I can't cope.
See,
Right,
this is how it's supposed to go.
I'm strong, man.
Right. You have 25 seconds left. Amber,
Okay.
let's see if you can do better than 17 seconds.
We'll have a go.
Ready?
Right.
3, 2, 1, go.
The story starts off at a institute for criminals where Catherine Janeway first comes across Tom Paris, and she takes him originally on board Voyager as purely an observer because they're going after like a criminal group called the Marquis, and they follow the Marquis into this area called the Badlands, and they lose the group basically, and then they're like
Time.
70,000.
There we go. So 5 points to Amber because she finished that one. Right.
Basically like 10 times in one sentence.
Right, Audrey.
Basically, I mean, oh god.
Right, we're going to go on to a video game.
Oh no.
Your chosen video game will be The Elder Scrolls.
Oh good. Great.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
Any and or all series. You can any and or all of the series. You can talk about all of them, you can talk about one of them. Are you prepared?
As prepared as I'm going to be.
Good. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, one of the Elder Scrolls series is called Skyrim, and in Skyrim, some guy talks about getting shot in the knee with an arrow. So that happens.
Pause. Hesitation.
I Yeah,
possibly a little bit of inebriation as well. 15 seconds in, Amber, you have 45 seconds to take the subject. Can you do it? Ready? Compose yourself. Composure.
So hard, man.
Composure.
Right.
Ready?
Okay. Whew.
3, 2, 1, go.
Skyrim, there's loads of dragons, there's like magic and stuff. You get like bows and arrows. There's this really cool ass armor, which is like Daedric armor, which is like super, super badass. No, I did it again.
Oh. Oh.
Put in dragons, man. I'm happy. Dragons.
Dragons.
Dragons. Spyro, it's a really big Spyro.
I'd say there was a little bit of hesitation, and I'd almost say some repetition of there's like, and like. It's like dragons.
I played it myself, so I can't really speak much on the matter. I've played Oblivion.
Right. You don't have to. You don't have to continue from Skyrim. It's the Elder Scrolls series, so you could have gone Oblivion if you wanted. So, Audrey, ready?
Yes.
Elder Scrolls, 31 seconds. Go.
Okay, so also in Elder Scrolls, the newest version, in Skyrim again, there are a lot of glitches, and I've seen them in videos. There's this one particular glitch where a woman who seems very sad is like swimming across a bridge when she's obviously supposed to be walking. So that's a thing. And oh, so close I can feel it. Let's talk about the glitches.
I'd say that was a little bit of hesitation, wouldn't you, Amber?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just a little bit. So we're at 53 seconds. 53.8. So I'd say you've got about 6 seconds, Amber.
Excellent.
6 seconds. The Elder Scrolls series. Go!
Skyrim, there's loads of snow, and whereas Oblivion, there is not. And that is basically all
Time.
There's so much snow, and that is it. That's all I know.
There's snow in Skyrim, and there's none in Oblivion.
In Skyrim, there's snow. Oblivion, no snow.
Come on, 6 seconds was enough.
That was good.
Skyrim had dragons. Oblivion, no dragons.
Skyrim has...
Right. Right. The last subject for this round.
Be a video game right now.
It's a video game. This is a video game. Right. Amber, your subject is BioShock.
Oh, good God. I've only played like half of BioShock 1. Oh!
Any and or all. I've technically played none of them, but I know pretty much everything that happens in them.
Right, BioShock. Okay, I think I have like...
Hopefully a minute's worth of talking. Right. You ready?
Just do it slowly.
Yeah, I think so.
Amber, 1 minute. BioShock. Go.
BioShock is set in an underwater city called Rapture, and you, the protagonist, basically you run around this city called Rapture, and it is in like total ruin. There's complete loonies running around everywhere, and there's these things called Big Daddies, who are like giants in old school scuba diving gear, and you have these things called Little Sisters, and with the Little Sisters it kind of goes two ways. There's like a drug called Adam, and basically you can either harvest the Little Sister for Adam, which is like a super drug which makes you super powerful, or you can save the Little Sisters and put them back in the holes and they'll crawl after safety. Most of the time, particularly in BioShock 2, as I remember, to get to the Little Sisters you have to beat their Big Daddy first, and they are quite a pain in the ass, to be honest, because they have these super badass drills for hands, and it's like, oh god, no, what do I do? BioShock 3 Infinite is actually set in the sky, if I remember rightly, and there's something to
Time!
Dang!
Well
Fantastic.
done for someone who apparently only played half of one. You did very well, madam.
I'm trying so hard to hold it together, man.
Here we go. So that is the end of Sell It To Me. That was the name of the round, wasn't it? Yeah, Sell It To Me.
I like that, yeah.
I would give extra points for selling it to me, but to be honest, I don't think he sold anything to me. I've watched all of the Voyagers. Right.
I don't suppose you really have much choice, did you?
Okay. At the end of that round, then, Audrey, you have 5 because you only finished 1 round. Doctor Who. And Amber, you have 15
Nice.
at the end of that round. So that was 14. Audrey is on 19, and Amber is on 29.
Wow.
Damn. Let us move on to the lightning round. Right? This
Things will turn around now.
things could turn around, but the wonderfully confusing bit of this is, have you heard of true exam answers?
No.
There is a specific website for actual exam answers that people have, like teachers marking exams and tests and so on and so forth, have put up on the site, because there is a simple question, and technically the person answering the question has answered in a very logical manner.
Oh, it's just like effing exams where like the question's like, I'll find X, and the kid like circles X and points like, oh, here
Yeah.
it is.
That's the one.
Yeah. Excellent.
That's the one. That's the one. And name 4 animals that live in the North Pole. 3 seals and 2 crossed out 1 polar bear.
What?
That's 4 animals. And they all
That's
live in
4 animals. Yep.
Yeah.
So I have a lovely list of these questions,
Oh God.
Fantastic.
and we're going to go back and forth, and you will get extra points if your answer is the answer that I have written down. But you will also get points for a perfectly logical answer to the question that isn't necessarily the correct answer. Right? I'm gonna
Okay.
have to.
All right.
So, just essentially, don't think smart.
Just think dumb. Got
Think
it.
dumb.
It's my life.
Okay. Right, we're going to try and go through these quickly as well, because it is the lightning round.
Yeah.
Right. We'll start with Audrey. Explain the digestive system.
Well, you eat stuff and then you poop it out.
Right. Not exactly what I got. It's a process that starts with right hand and ends with left. Amber, what is the chemical formula for water?
H2O.
Yeah, 1. Technically, that's written here. HIJKLMNO. Brackets H2O.
Oh,
what?
Audrey, till when was the Second World War fought?
Till it ended.
1. From page 26 to page 43. Amber, list 5 ways plants interact with each other.
I don't know. They like wave and say hi.
Wave and say hi.
They steal each other's nutrients in the soil, and then they get really pissed off about it.
I'll give you an extra point for that one. Answer, they don't. Audrey, complete the sentence. Right? Originally there was a picture of a boy next to a trike, and he'd fallen off. Complete the sentence. This boy is A, sad, B, glad.
A sad.
A, sad, no.
No.
Additional, C, ugly. Amber, explain why phosphorus trichloride is polar. Come on, lightning round.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't pass.
Pass. Oh, God made it that way.
Oh.
Audrey,
Oh.
briefly explain what hard water is.
The opposite of soft water.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another answer, but I can't. It's too late now.
I'll give you one. What was your other answer?
Ice.
Oh, correct. So you said that first time round, you would have gone.
Oh,
Oh,
dang it.
Amber. Suggest one reason why it is a good idea to collect the data by asking the public to observe when conkers ripen?
Because they want to know how good the conkers are for, like, repelling spiders.
Fair one. So the government doesn't have to do it. Right. Audrey. Jan Wong wrote that another reporter, Jim Munson, was stopped at a military checkpoint and was asked for identification. He had forgotten his journalist's ID at home. What did he use instead?
His face?
Wrong.
No way.
The Force.
Oh.
Right, and Amber. Last
That makes
question.
sense.
Can a man still reproduce with only one testicle?
Yeah, I guess so. Why the hell not?
I'm adding a point just for the why the hell not.
What even is that question?
The answer I've got here is no. Girls don't find that shit attractive.
Well, Lance Armstrong is just out of luck.
Yep. Right.
I don't discriminate, okay?
So, at the end of that was the last game. So, at the end of that, Audrey has got 3, 11, 4, 9, right. Audrey has 26.
Oh.
So that means Amber has 'Oh, Amber, you've got a 6 in it. 36. So this week's winner is Amber
Woo!
with 36 points. And what won her, because it was pretty much tied if it weren't for the sell me it.
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's quite literally tied.
So intense.
So technically it was that one round that made it.
Dang.
Wow. That's crazy.
So that's it then.
Woohoo.
That's
Yeah.
the end of the first episode of Partial Nerdity. Woo!
Woo!
Party time. Excellent.
Right, okay. What a wonderful reference. You can have another point for the reference.
Oh, yeah.
37.
Woo!
Oh, look, and I got 5 as well. I got 5 points. I came
Yeah.
dead last.
Good job.
Good job.
Star.
So, I think we'll leave it off there then, and sort of like we will make a hasty retreat after plugging ourselves. Audrey, would you like to go first?
All right. Well, my Twitter handle is at the Audrey Rar. That's TheAudreyRawr. You can check me out on there, and I'm trying to change my YouTube name, so just keep looking at Twitter, and then you'll see it eventually.
Righty-roo. Did I really just say righty-roo?
You did.
Oh.
Amber, if you would like to plug yourself.
Yeah, I have Twitter. It's just Doofy. Doofy spelled DOOFIE. I'm on DeviantArt and stuff as well. I'm on Tumblr. I blog about like the most pointless things ever. I'm on Facebook as well. I kind of add everybody, so if you want to chat, that's cool. Yeah, but Twitter's my jam.
Good. It's very awkward to put on toast. And myself.
Twitter jam.
And myself. I am at BC Crookie. That's BCCROOKY. I almost forgot how to spell my own surname. The show's Twitter is at partial_nerdity, and I'll be if you could just follow me and I'll retweet stuff that I tweet on my other account. And any questions or suggestions for rounds and stuff on the show, or if you'd like to actually submit questions for the show, whatever guests I have on next time, you can email me at partialnerditycrew@gmail.com, all lowercase. Okay? Lovely.
Okay.
I have an email set up. And eventually, if I can get this out on YouTube, it'll be Partial Nerdity on YouTube. Lovely.
Wonderful.
So, thank you very much, you two, for indulging me in my midlife crisis insanity.
You're welcome.
Thank you for letting us.
Oh man, it would be so awesome to do this again. It's been really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to get all this stuff edited, and then I'll try and get you two on again, and maybe some more people, if they want to be on.
I think I've got a couple of people on Twitter who might be interested.
Awesome. So, thank you again, and sign off in some witty, unique way. Woo! Bye, I'm actually waving. Bye, listeners. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Insert awesome music now. Right, okay.
What?
That was good. That was perfect.
That was very professional. Okay,
Wow.
where's my cursor gone?
You caught me out so bad with those Mario questions, man.
I'll get you. Get back here. Come on, you bastards, I'm ready for you.
That's a very strange riff. I don't like that riff.